Hello everyone, this is Akanksha from English Logger. In this video, we will talk about active and passive voice. What is an active voice? What is a passive voice? How we convert active into passive? There are certain rules which we'll talk about in this video. So let's get started. So here we'll start with that active and passive voice. To understand this topic, the very first thing which you need to understand that is active and passive is nothing. It is like two ways to speak a sentence. You know sentence? Then how we need to speak a sentence, that is a way which we called active or passive. Either we are speaking that particular sentence in active voice or we are speaking that particular sentence in passive voice. So here you can see a sentence can be written in two voices. The very first is active voice and second is passive voice. What is an active voice? Active voice means it is like nothing. Active and passive, it is basically two ways to speak a sentence or two ways to write a sentence. If I want to write any sentence, if I want to speak any sentence, either I use passive voice or active voice. So these are the two ways to communicate or to speak a sentence. Here we talk about active voice. What you need to understand in this, that is, every sentence has subject, then verb, then object. When we are talking about subject, or when in our sentence subject is the doer of the action, when the subject is doing some action, that is an active voice. You can read here, the subject is one who is performing the action. Means if a subject is performing the action, that is active voice. For example, Post is looking at the whale. Post is looking. So here in this sentence, Post, I have a subject and Post is the doer of the action. Sarah draws a picture. So again, Sarah is the subject in my sentence and Sarah is the doer of the action. So both the sentence subjects are doing some action, performing the action, and that's why these sentences are called active voice. Now in this we will learn about passive voice. In active voice, subject is doing or subject is performing the action, but in passive, subject is a receiver who is receiving the action done by the subject. So that is called the passive voice. You can read here, that is when the subject is the receiver of the action. When the subject is receiver who is receiving the action, that is passive voice. For example, the whale is being looked by Post. So here the whale who has received action by the subject in the previous sentence, right? So here the whale, which is subject, is receiver. In this sentence, whale, I have subject and the whale is a receiver. That's why it is the passive sentence. Next, a picture is drawn by Sarah. So again here picture, I have subject. So and the picture is again the receiver of the action. That's why it is passive voice. I'm repeating again, active means when your subject is the doer of the action, and in passive when your subject is receiver of the action. So these are active and passive. I just hope that it is clear to you. Now you don't have any confusion regarding active and passive. You can easily recognize. This part is to recognize that okay, this sentence is active sentence and this sentence is passive sentence. Next, it's very interesting that how to form passive voice. When a sentence is an active voice and you need to convert into passive voice, what are the things you need to do? It's very easy. Again, I already told you that in a sentence we require subject, we require verb, and we require object. So Active means where you have subject, where you have verb, where you have object. Subject, verb and object. Now when you need to change into passive voice, now object will come here in place of subject, verb will remain the same and subject will go here in place of object. So these are the rule, like object comes over here and subject go over in place of object, and verb will remain the same in the same place. Verb will be in the same place. This is the structure. This is structure when you are changing active into passive. As we have done the structure, that how we need to change active into passive, we will do the same structure with a few examples to make this more clear to you. Example 1. Sarah draws a picture. Now you will help me that Sarah, I have a subject, then draws, I have verb, and picture, a picture, that is object. Okay, clear? So subject, verb and object, it means this is an active sentence. I am writing A over here, which is an active sentence. Next, subject, verb, object, we already done. Now see, a picture comes here, Sarah will go there, and where we are talking about verb, it will remain the same. This is the structure. So it becomes passive sentence. Where I am writing P, it means passive sentence. Second is, Post is teasing Ray. Now you will help me. Post will come here in the coming sentence when we are talking about passive voice. Ray will come over here and verb will come here. So this is again active, where I have subject, verb and object. So this is active and I need to change into passive. So automatically see, Ray will come over here and Post will come over here, and that is teasing, is being teased. That I'll let you know later on what are the tenses you need to change and what are the tenses you need to write. So this is verb which will be in the center. You are not gonna to change that. Rohit is drinking juice. So in this sentence again we will do the same. Rohit will go over here, juice will here, and drinking center. So juice is being drunk by Rohit. These are the only to understand the structure of the sentence. Later on we will do about tenses. So I just hope that it is clear to you now. What is the structure of active and passive voice, how you need to change active voice into the passive voice. Here we talk about rules when you are changing active into passive. The very first rule is usage of, or you can use third form of the verb, which is very important. We know that we have V1, we have V2 and we have V3, that is third form of the verb. And when we are talking about passive voice, we need to use third form of the verb, which will be common in any tense. Then use by, usage of by. So third form of the verb and usage of by, very important when you are changing active into passive. Now here we have changing personal pronoun. We have personal pronoun in active voice and personal pronoun in active voice and in passive voice. So here I, when we have I in active voice, that will change into me. You, it remains same. We, us, she, her, he, him, it, and they, them. They, them. So these are changing of personal pronoun when you are changing active into passive voice. Now it is very interesting part, tenses changing passive. When you are changing active into passive, there are few tenses which you need to change. That is, the very first is simple present tense. How you need to learn? It is very easy way to learn that where to use which tense. So please be serious about it, that how to learn. It is very easy. That simple present tense, we know in simple present tense is MR will come, right? Then subject. Now see, subject you can notice in each and every sentence, because subject is important, object is important, and V3 is important, as I have already told you that in every sentence V3 is important when you are talking about passive voice. So subject is common, verb is common, object is common in all the sentence. Now simple present, so for simple present you need to see is MR. When we are talking about simple past, if in your sentence, in your active sentence, past tense is given, simple past is given, that is was, were, right? So subject will be the same, verb 3 will be the same, object will be the same, but in place of is MR you need to add was, were. It's a part of tenses, right? So subject V3 will be the common, object will be the common. What you need to change, that is was, were, because we are talking about simple past. Now present continuous, we know present continuous, ing, the thing which is going on, right? The work which is going on. So subject will be the same, verb 3 will be the same, object will be the same, but in place of as present, we know present tense, so is MR will come, but you need to add one thing, that is being. See, look over here, that what you need to learn in this, subject be the same, V3 be the same, object be the same. We know present, we already know present, so is MR, but what you need to add over here, that is only being. So when your sentence is in continuous, so you need to add being before third form of the verb. Now past continuous active, we know simple, subject will come, V3 will come, object will come, past continuous, was, were plus been. Again very easy, being. What you need to learn is being. Rest is subject will come, then V3, then object, and we have past, so was, were will come plus being, because in continuous being will come, which you need to learn. This is simple present, simple past, present continuous, and past continuous. Next. Now see here, we have present perfect. We know very well that when we are talking about perfect tense, has, have will come plus third form of the verb, as we know that third form of the verb is the rule of the passive voice. So here subject, then has, have, then third form of the verb is common, object is common. But you need to learn over here, that is been, B-E-E-N. When you have perfect tense in your active sentence, what you need to learn, that is been will come. Then past perfect, we know how to recognize past perfect. Had will come over here, subject will be the same, in place of has, have, had will come, then been, then third form of the verb plus object. See, been. The rest you know very well, there is no change, subject is common, in place of past, so we know had, then V3, then object. Next, future, will know. For future, will or shall will come, subject is come, will shall plus be, that is BEB. Subject, will shall be. What you need to learn in this sentence, that is be, rest V3 plus object is common in all the sentence, BEB. Next, future perfect. Future, we know subject, will or shall plus we have perfect, so been will come, V3 plus object. See, subject we know has, have, been, because it is perfect. You will not say future, so write be. It is future perfect. So here it is like subject we know will, then has, have, because we are talking about perfect, then V3, then object. It's simple. So these are the rules, these are the tenses that you need to change, and it is very easy to learn. Now you can practice it yourself, how to change simple present, simple past, future, present perfect, past perfect, present continuous, past continuous, future perfect. So these are the few tenses which you need to understand, because it is very important when you are changing active into passive voice. Now we'll do few of the examples to make it more clear to you. So let's do. So here the very first example, I read the book. I read the book. This is simple past. This is simple past. So simple past was, were, right? So the books were, because there are many books, the books were read by me. So only you need to add in simple past was or were, because I have plural, so I have added were. Next is you play chess. This is simple present. So simple present is MR, right? So what will be the answer? Chess is played. Third form of the verb by you. Next, we ate the dinner. That is simple past again. So simple past either was or were. So here the dinner was eaten, third form of the verb, by us. He sang a song. This is again simple past. He sang a song. A song was sung by him. So as you can see over here, the changes. Now here I have Meena will direct the play. So Meena will, this is simple future. So in simple future, will be directed by Meena. So here what is the sentence? The play will be BEB directed V3 by Meena. Next, the tourist is taking a photograph. Is taking, this is present continuous. So again is MR plus being. So here a photograph is being taken. Third form of the verb by the tourist. Next, the children were playing. This is past continuous. Were playing, again being. So here chess was being played by the children. So these are the sentences. Few examples of past continuous, present continuous and future. Next, Satish has cooked Thai green curry. So this is has cooked, present perfect. So present perfect has been, but you need to add over here been, because here we are talking about perfect. So in perfect tense what will come? Been. Then the old kings had built, that is past perfect, so had been built. Then the coach will have, this is future perfect, so will have been because it is perfect. So I just hope that it is clear to you now that how you need to change active into passive, and there are few rules which we have learned in this video. I just hope that you liked it. If it is so, just mention in the comment section that is below, or you can share, you can like, you can comment, or you can subscribe English Logger. Thank you and have a nice day. Stay tuned for more videos.